You weren't supposed to break. You did everything right. You tried, you sacrificed, you showed up again and again. And life still knocked you down hard. Maybe it was loss, maybe it was betrayal, maybe it was everything falling apart all at once. Whatever it was, it changed you. And now you're here, standing in the ruins of what used to be your plan. But listen closely. Just because life broke something in you doesn't mean you're broken. You're unbroken. Yes, you've bent, you've fallen, you've been cracked wide open, but you didn't shatter. And that means there's more for you, more to become, more to rebuild. The strongest people you'll ever meet have been through hell, not because they were special, but because they refused to stay down. They learned something most people never understand. Pain is the price of transformation. So let's get real. When life breaks you, it hurts. You'll doubt yourself. You'll feel humiliated. You'll replay every step wondering what you missed. You'll feel like the world moved on without you. You'll want to shut down, not out of weakness, but out of exhaustion. That's normal. You're allowed to feel everything: the anger, the sadness, the emptiness. But you're not allowed to live there. You don't stay broken. You rebuild. You start small, quietly, unseen. You take control of what you can: your morning, your thoughts, your breath. You go for that walk even when you'd rather hide. You say no to what drains you. You choose progress over perfection. This is how strength begins, not with fanfare, but with resolve. And that's where your power is, in the choice to begin again, even when no one's clapping. You were never meant to be perfect. You were meant to grow, and nothing grows without pressure. The seed must break to sprout. The muscle must tear to build. The soul must stretch to evolve. So if life has broken you, maybe it's because you were ready to become something more. Don't let this pain be wasted. Use it. Use it to see what you've ignored. Use it to heal what you've hidden. Use it to fight for a life that reflects your worth. You are not weak because you were knocked down. You are strong because you stood back up. You don't need to get it all right today. You just need to refuse to quit. Progress doesn't come from massive leaps. It comes from consistent steps. One choice, one boundary, one courageous act at a time. Rebuilding is not glamorous. It's slow, it's quiet, it's lonely, but it's sacred. Because that's where the real version of you is forged. Not in comfort, but in the fire. You've already survived the worst. Now it's time to build the best. Start with your body. Move it. Feed it well. Rest it with respect. Start with your mind. Read. Reflect. Get help. Let go of the garbage you've carried too long. Start with your spirit. Sit in silence. Connect to something deeper. Remind yourself that you are here, and that means your story isn't finished. Don't rush the healing, but don't wait for permission either. You are allowed to rise. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to let go of who you were and become who you were meant to be. And no, not everyone will understand. Let them go. This is your rebuild, your redemption arc, your quiet return to strength. You don't need applause. You don't need to explain. You just need to decide, I'm not staying down. That's the difference between broken and unbroken. Unbroken doesn't mean unharmed. It means you're choosing to keep going anyway. You're here, still breathing, still capable, and that's enough. Now rise. Here at GrayOwl, we speak to the ones who've endured, who fought silent battles, who know what it's like to feel forgotten, dismissed, and defeated, and still show up anyway. Subscribe and join us. You're not weak. You're not done. You're unbroken. And your rebuild starts now.